Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Skirbo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Tuesday, January 17th, and the moon, as we stand here, is still in Scorpio, shifts into Sag at 12:35 p.m. on the east coast of the U.S. While still in Scorpio, it has made a square to Saturn that was early this morning. It made a sextile to the sun. That's an energy of opportunity to move in a more progressive direction. And then lastly, it makes a sextile to Pluto. That's the last aspect it makes while in Scorpio. And this is also an opportunity for us to move in a more progressive way, more egalitarian and the like. We had an early morning inconjunct between Mercury and Mars this morning. So we're going to feel as we wake up like we're a little not sure of the actions we need to take. This inconjunct is exact today. Tomorrow, Mercury stations direct, and then the next day, this aspect is exact again. This inconjunct between Mercury and Mars, and it's around for quite a while. It's a sort of a slow inconjunct. If we add the south node of the moon, it creates something called a yod, a fickled finger of fate. Finger of God, as it's also known. And so Spirit is pointing to something, and it's pointing to Mars. Now, Mars has been retrograde for a while now, and it's been in Gemini for a long time. And it's going to be in there for a while longer before it moves out of Gemini and gets out of its shadow. That doesn't actually happen until May, I believe. March. And a lot of things are happening in March, which we'll talk about, which I've already talked about, we'll continue to talk about. The yod between the south node, sextile Mercury retrograde, soon to be Mercury station, soon to be Mercury direct, in the yod to that Mars, which is still moving pretty slowly as it comes out of its retrograde motion, is requiring us to change our minds, make adjustments in the way we think about things, certainly make adjustments in the way we do things. And the interesting part of all of this is, of course, Mercury in its way is really in charge. Well, actually, Mercury and Mars are in charge, because Mercury is the dispositor of Mars in Gemini. But Mars is the ruler of that south node. So there's a lot of things coming up from the past, actions, things that we've done before that maybe even worked that we have to rethink. Of course, my biggest is this whole idea of war. I think we have to put that in the dumpster. There's a point of protection, and then there's a point of, certainly there's protection, necessary protection, but we have to start talking about peace here instead of just being more functional for war, right? Being better at war. I think we all have to get a whole lot better at peace. So that's what I think. All right, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. And I thought you would enjoy all the snow back here. It's very, very pretty. It's not very windy today, which is unusual because it's been windy for the last couple of days. And things are starting to melt. So I know you enjoy the backyard when it's all covered in snow. And it's great because at least I'm not waist deep in it, which happens sometimes. It's pretty, but not very much fun. All right, guys, take care. Much love. Namaste.